Most people engage in yoga through the body, by performing body postures or movements or physical exercises. But all of this is very surface level. And many of us find ourselves attracted towards yoga because we have a sense that it offers something more than just physical wellness or stress relief. What is it that actually happens when we close our eyes and we regulate our breath and we turn our attention inward? Well, this is the point where yoga begins. The point where we move behind the breath and beneath the surface of sensation. And this is the foundation of our inner world, our inner lives. Yoga is often translated to mean union. The word yoga derives from the Sanskrit term yuj, which means to join or to connect. So what is it that we are joining or connecting? What is it that we're uniting? Well, it's more than just a case of bringing together the breath with movement. Yoga is the integration of awareness and energy, thought and presence, the individual sense of self with the universal self. Yoga is not an action. It's not something that you do. Yoga is something that you experience. It's something which is uncovered when distraction falls away. So yoga doesn't require us to believe in anything or to perform certain rituals. Yoga is about becoming free and available so as to experience and to know directly what has always been. Yoga describes a subtle body, a body which is beneath the physical body, a body which is not relating to the muscles and bones, but instead to the breath and awareness. The name of this subtle body is the pranamaya kosha. It's the energetic layer through which life force or prana flows. And within this body, prana flows through different channels, which are referred to as nadis. And at certain points along these channels, the prana accumulates or becomes concentrated. And these points are referred to as chakras. Now, if all of this sounds a little bit abstract, the truth is that you've actually already experienced it. It's the times when we feel our chests tightening, maybe out of stress or anxiety, or maybe if we're nervous, we feel our stomachs or our belly area churning. Yoga simply offers a model and a language to understand this, as well as tools to be able to work with these subtle movements and patterns consciously. The breath is the most direct and immediate link between the body and the mind. Change your breathing and you change your mental state. But pranayama isn't just about breath control. It's about awareness of prana, beginning to be sensitive to the flow of the life force which sustains and animates you. Every time you inhale and exhale, you're given an opportunity to slow down, to listen, and to reconnect with the stillness within. And Kriya Yoga begins here. The awareness of the breath allows us to shift from doing to being. The practice of yoga is founded on the rich philosophical insights of ancient Indian thought. Yoga draws from the tradition of Samkhya, which teaches us to discern between that which is changing and that which is changeless. To witness nature without being bound in it. The school of Advaita Vedanta points to the truth that there is no separation, that everything that arises in one unified awareness. And Tantra offers us a vision of wholeness, where nothing needs to be rejected in order for us to experience realization. Now, these aren't just theories. They are the very basis on which yoga practice is formulated. So they shape our attitude to the practice. They influence how we breathe and how we sit and how we engage with life. So yoga is not fitness. Yoga is not a religion. And yoga is not a way to avoid the challenges of life. Yoga is more like a mirror. It reflects back to us how we're moving. Not just our body movements, but our mental movements, our emotional movements, and the movements of our attention. Yoga asks us to stay aware. To stay aware and to connect with ourselves deeply so that we can respond with clarity. It's not about transcendence. It's about intimacy. Intimacy with our breathing, with truth, and with the reality of the present moment. So if you're new to these ideas, or perhaps you'd like to explore a little further the foundations of yoga, I have available on my channel a video series titled What is Yoga? The series is made up of 9 short videos, each one a couple of minutes in length. But I feel that collectively they provide a useful guide from the roots of yoga to its deeper implications. So I'll provide the link in the description below. I think you'll find it pairs well with what we've been discussing here. In the next video, we'll look more directly at transformation, how the practice actually reshapes how we perceive and how we engage in life. But for now, just notice the breath. Notice the breath and how it relates to your inner state. Notice the breath and pay attention to what it feels like to notice the breath without trying to change or control the breath in any way. And this is the starting point. This is the gate through which deeper yoga begins. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for joining. Take care.